go down in the woods today, be prepared for a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you won't believe your eyes. For every bear that ever there was is gathered there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have a picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears having a lovely time today. See them, watch them unawares, having a picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about. They love to sing and shout. They haven't got any cares. But 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears. Well, hello, Bluetooth people. Oh, Gertie Road Studios. It's been shut in it. The old bag's gone away, straight away, didn't she? All the hollybobs bloody going around the place annoying people. Seriously, what she does. So anyway, I snuck in. I thought, well, I'll do a bit of a video, you know, because you know me, I'm the gin and skins lifestyle guru and a latter-day saint, to be fair. I like to do the tallow. I do the tallow. I'm very, very good at doing tallow. To that end, I'm going to do the tallow today to illuminate you all, because it's Friday and you get that Friday feeling. A lot of people do, don't they? So with that speaker, I've got that Scammerbell thing. I can't leave me hair alone. I'll copy her. I do copy Scammerbell because I think she's got the tallow all she's got it licked. Or she's licked something. It's best not sort of ruminate too much on what Scammerbell may or may not have licked. So, here we are, tallow cards. Oh, what's been going on? Well, there's a lot of things of what have been going on. I don't like to gossip, but I am a lifestyle guru, a lifestyle behaviour analysis person, a tarot reader. So you could say I am a soothsayer. I have the power of prophecy, people. I do have the power of a prophecy, if you get me. So I thought you might like to join me and we could have a proper see together. Right, where shall we start? What's been going on the VooTube? The VooTube, because Gertie Rood, she's been in tears. Silly fat old bag. So she's been crying. She's been crying. Why she's been crying, nobody knows. At least nobody bloody cares. But anyway, I am a lifestyle guru, so I have to pretend to care. Apparently she's been crying because of Foxy, something to do with Foxy. But she said she's going to do a video later on addressing the fact that Foxy has been in floods of tears. So obviously you know what she's like. She's a mental old bitch. And she always sort of gets very upset when she sees vulnerable people, or indeed children, or let's say people with additional needs, learning disabilities, say autism, being kind of cyberbullied. So, that's another thing, talking about cyberbullying, there's been a lot of that going on, isn't there? When you think of it, there is. Let me push you over there, so we can be secret together. So let's have a look at the cards. What's everybody been doing? What's old Chicky been up to? What's Sticky Chicky old Charlie Manson? What's he been doing? Has he threatened anybody lately, ladies, has he? Let me know, just DM me or Instagram me. You can do that too if you like. It's up to you, really. I'm easy where you can tell I am. I mean, when you're built like me, you know what I mean? Anything's possible. So, if you've got some bubble wrap, stick it down your top, ladies, so we can all pretend we're in bubble wrap family, because I am a psychopath, really. Between me and you, obviously, don't, do you know what I mean? Talk out of school. And stick it down top, because you see, I'll go normal to my waist, and then I'll go mutated. And Gertie's got some pictures. So I've got to be nice to the old bitch. Got to be nice to her. So, yes, all right. I wasn't talking, it's another Gertie. Talking about Queen Gertie. Shut up, you silly bitch. So anyway, oh no, I'll drop them. Do I need them? No, probably don't, so I'll just leave them on the floor. We don't need that one. Right, let's have a look at the cards. Let's have a look at these here tarot cards. Hubble bubble, toil and trouble. What has been going on the VooTube, streets and boulevards, highways and byways, and the VooTube streets? Let's have a look. What card am I going to pick up? Mirror, mirror on the wall. What is the best card of all? Oh, there you go. There you go, Tricky. There you go, Tricky. That's you, Tricky. That's definitely you, Tricky. Don't have a go at me. It's in the cards. I'm a tallow leader. That's me. I'll do that. So, it seems like Tricky's been bubbled up. Basically, he has been bubbled up. And he's looking up like that, thinking, who will help me? Who will help me? Because I'm in a whole hot water load of trouble. I think that is what it means. It means, hello, my name's Charlie Manson. See? It's all in the cards. Don't have a pop at me. Don't have a pop at me. I can't control the cards. The cards fall where the cards will fall, people. Just a bit like my wig that's trying to fall off my head. There you go. I look gorgeous. Do you think I look like Scammerbell? I think she copies me, actually, to be honest. Anyway, oh, look, what's happening? Oh, no. Who's that? Oh, who's that in that card there? That's the Wicked Witch. That's the Wicked White Witch. I know who that is. Do you know who that is? I know who that is. Gertie's got all the information on this person. All the personal details. Who do you think that is, VooTube people? Come on. Who out there would like to know who is Atalanta of Barcadia? Who would like to know? Who would like to know the vaguely human soul, our soul, behind the great X account, infamous? It's not great in that way, it's infamous. She was going to kill herself last year. The old bitch, wasn't she? She's going to off herself. I think she was going to do it on purpose, I'll be honest. She was going to do it on purpose because she knew I was needy of her studio. So then she started doing this, oh, I'm so depressed, I can't go on anymore. I can't go on, there's so many people cyberstalking me, I feel like killing myself. That was her last year, that was Gertie, stupid fat bitch. I couldn't stop laughing. I'll be honest, it was funny. It was funny. It was. It's alright, she's in the garden. She's probably poking next door neighbour's dog through the fence because she's like that. So anyway, yes. So she was going to kill herself last year. I mean, I didn't stop her because I thought, well, if she offs herself, I could then probably, she might bequeath me her multi-million-pound studio with the lighting system that's so good and all the technocracy that's there. So I just said, knock yourself out. Do you know what I mean? So she did, because she thought I actually meant knock yourself out. That's how mental she is. So she got a brick and ended up in hospital. But anyway, that's another story. But no, she was going to kill herself because she got cyberstalked. And they terrorised her. They cyberstalked her family. They went into her, because somebody who should remain nameless, keep up people out there, because I know you're watching. Certain man didn't like my reaction video. Didn't like perfectly legal reaction videos. Passed my email address on because nobody had it apart from that man and gave it to this character behind this card. And from that, they trawled through social media. I mean, he wants me to make a public apology. Well, he doesn't want me. He does want me. He wants me sexually, really. I'll be honest, he does. But he wanted Gertie to make a public apology to him. I mean, hell will freeze over before that happens, mate, I can assure you. Typical self-entitled man. Oh, poor him, poor him, poor him. And never pour what he calls. Perfectly legal reaction videos, perfectly legal parodies. What isn't legal is passing on personal information to other parties so that they can weaponise it, splash it all across X. That is not legal, and it is against the terms of service of the copyright system. Whoever you are, you know who I'm talking about. I will never forgive you, ever. And you can have your little paddywhacks and send me a little I'm not talking to you anymore emails. They send them to Gertie, but I read them, to get me. And you can keep sending them because she doesn't give a shit, and nor do I. F off. Right, so we're back with this. Who is this character? Who do you think this character is? On your social media. Now, I'm just going to have a look in my cards. Because I ain't got a brain, I need my cards. So let's have a look. Oh! That's not good. That doesn't bode well, does it? And I'm interpreting this because I am a tarot reader person. Now, I am interpreting this. Now, I think that could be wren, not her. And I think the one on stilts behind with the things, what do you call them, bloody things? Sticks, I don't know. I can't remember what you call them. My brain's gone dead. So anyway, they got them and they are hobbling along behind. And I think that might be M's. I'll be honest, I think it is, because that's where they're going to be pretty bloody soon. Yeah, it's a long tail. It's a long tail. Oh, here we are now. This is another card. Now, don't ever go at me. Don't pop at me. This is the card. It's not my fault. There you go. Who's that? The lovers. The lovers. Well, there's a story to tell. I can see a little tingling there. Can you see his pingling, ladies? Can you see his pingling? Gertie knows all about his pingling. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's be polite, whatever the word is, on your YouTube. So, put that card over there. Okay. So, what happened was, about 5 years ago, somebody was paid to go after somebody because there was only very few Rickety Mark clip channels, kicking the pants. Anyway, there was only a few. She was on the Sunshine Craps. The Sunshine Craps paid boozed up, to put an end to the critiquing of a public figure, namely Rickety Mark clip. So to that end, a certain person was approached. So let's have a look and see what the card... Oh, what's in the card? Oh, it's that card. So that person was approached. Not exactly her, because her tits are flatter and she's got great big fat mammoth mutant legs. But I suppose, hey-ho, let's go with that one. So anyway, she was approached. She took 5 pieces of silver, whatever it was, Judas Iscariot, and off she went. So she started being a right pain to another well-known YouTube creator that is solely known for Rickety Mark clip critiquing. I mean, it's a one-trick pony, ladies. But anyway, it's up to their minute. Do you get me, Cafiche? Just let them get on with it. Don't get involved. So, off she went, being a complete P-R-I-C-K. No, actually, that is her default position. She's always a P-R-I-C-K. And something that rhymes with stunt. That's the other word. So, and then she met... Oh, who's that man again? Oh, she met him. Now, he's going to deny it, but I've got it on very good evidence because Gertie gives me all of her research. And I'd just like also to say at this juncture that Gertie wanted me to tell everybody thank you to all the dozens and dozens of people. Well, there is dozens and dozens, but it wouldn't go any further than dozens and dozens. I mean, it's under 50 and probably over 30 people across the world and in the belly of the beast. And also people that are victimised by these people that have sent Gertie all their information. So she's been able to make a mood board. And she's got all the little pins that go in here and there and who knows who, what, there and everywhere. Because she's making like quite a few reports for different authorities. Because that's what she does. I mean, just let her crack on with it, stupid bitch. And I didn't mean you. Stupid cow. Wasn't even talking. Every time I say bitch, she thinks I'm talking to her. I wasn't referring to you. All right, I was. Anyway, so where was I with this saga? Yes, well, you see. So anyway, off was leashed this hussy to take down this other YouTuber. and an elderly YouTuber who was affiliated kind of loosely with her and doesn't live in Britain. Let's just say that. She lives in the country I've just escaped from. Well, I haven't escaped. Gertie escaped. I think this wig escaped. I think it escaped with its life, to be honest, don't you? So anyway, that was that. Now, so then he came along, because he thinks he's... Well, he doesn't. He thinks he's that, but really he's that, isn't he? Look. So Chicky came along, and Chicky took a look at this other YouTuber, not the one with the mutant legs, the other one she was collabing with at the time. And he thought I could do with sticking my pingling somewhere wet and warm. Do you get me, fish? But you see, this particular lady YouTuber wasn't interested in him. No, she wasn't. She wasn't. So he did the age-old thing, and he thought, what I'll do is I'll go out with her friend. And he got stuck with that heifer lump, didn't he, with the mutant legs. Then this is what happened next. That's what's happened next. See, then swords were crossed. People scorned women, sex, extramarital affairs ensued. People were coming hither and thither. Well, probably they weren't. I mean, it's in the state of Chicky. I don't think any ladies have come anywhere near him. So anyway, that did happen. Charlie Manson caused a lot of trouble. And it was left with this particular YouTuber thinking she was this. Don't ever go at me. You see me do the cards. The cards are coming out as they're coming out. Right? She thought she was that. She thought she was untouchable. She thought she was away with the bloody fairies. Well, she is away with the fairies, to be fair. She got herself involved with a coven of people. And she thought what she was going to do was that. To Chicky, because Chicky dumped her. Chicky dumped her. I think his wife found out, booted him out, or something happened. I know they had a lavender marriage anyway. I don't know what he was doing for dating on women, but I suppose he was trying to keep his end up, so to speak. Do you get me, fish? So anyway, he was dating on women. He didn't, that one didn't fancy because she was happily married. So he just, I don't know whether he's actually got that Benji Canal soccer account. I just don't know who's got that. I haven't got that far. I mean, nor has Gertie, because she's probably not interested. But I wouldn't be surprised if he has got that account, because he used to well fancy the wife of that man. But couldn't get to her because she weren't interested, so went out with old mutant face. So that happened, right? Money, sex, all the usual things that, you know, cause a lot of strife around the world. And yeah, and I think at some point Sunshine Crap stopped paying Boozy stopped paying her, and that all happened. So anyway, and then what happened was, you got this coming around the place, didn't you? Where did that card go? Oh, there we are. Aha. Who is this? Who do we think this is? Could be that Canadian bloody seagull, or Canadian goose, like I like to call her. And these people here, keep up with me, troops, keep up with me. It's a long bloody saga, pity me, for God's sake. I've got my hairs in me. I ain't been doing none of that, it's just my hair off me wig. So anyway, so the lovers, them fell apart, didn't they? All sort of went tits up. And then, you see, she thought, the mutant-legged one, she thought, I want that. She said, I want some justice. So with that, she took up with, where's that bloody card gone? She's already hung him. We've had that one, haven't we? She's already hung. She said, I'm going to do that to him because I've had enough. We're not like that anymore. We're not doing any of that anymore. No more of that was going on. So she got umbrage. She got a lot of umbrage. And she went on there and she went to this person. Now, this person, I would say, between me and you, I'll be honest. There you go. Her name is, now wait for this, because this is going to be as constipation. This is going to be a constipation. And I've sat in the middle like that, and I've got this card like that, you see, and they're all coming out, so don't ever go at me about the cards, people, okay? You play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes, Gina. Do you get me, Gina? What an old bitch. Gina Walter.ir. Look into her. She's everywhere. And then think to yourself, would I like to go across the ocean? And if I went across the ocean, would I be going across the Atlantic? Would I be doing that? Would I? Because this Gina, Walter.ir, she seems to like seas quite a bit. Not the Mediterranean, though, necessarily. She seems to like the Arabian Sea quite a bit and the Icelandic Sea quite a bit. She likes to pose as all sorts of things. Yeah, so anyway, it seems like Gertie has absolutely got the goods on who is behind the account. The High Priestess of Cyberstalking, Twatalanta of Arcadia. Presented to you through me via Gertie. Anybody that likes to know her full details and all her personal details and affiliations, I mean, she's been researched because she sort of thinks she's a bit like that. She does. She's had more Botox, eh? She's had more bloody Botox than that Jocelyn Wildenstein. She never seen so much Botox. Anyway, there's some of that I think has been going on. And because they haven't been able to bully Tricky much anymore, they've turned on Wren. And obviously that's a spectacle, because that's quite funny, because Wren's quite nudie. She's all nudie, all right. So, that is what happened, and this is where it's not really going very well, is it? But that is what exactly happened. Well, it's going all right for me, but yes. So, where was I? So, he couldn't get her, so that was that. They fell out. And so Flems went on social media. She's a big reveal here, Piggy Pig, Tasman Bother Keeper, Suffolk War Hero. I think Twatalanta is Ray of Sunshine. I've got a list. I've got the mood ball, what Gertie's given me with all the different pins and all the different names. So everyone that sat there thinking, oh, I wonder who's behind Ray of Sunshine. And specifically Bernie the Carver. Yeah, because Junior is Junior Bernard. Junior, Bernard. Bernie and the Carver. So that happened. And then, unfortunately, sadly, everything's now come out. And Gertie's a bit like this. Gertie's a bit like that. And I just can't have a moan at me. I'll just do the cards. As they fall, they come out, you see. And she's still not got over the fact that Atalanta... We'll just cut the crap, call her Gina. Gina, Walter.ir, had actually splashed her husband across social media and her son and mocked his death. And Ems actually put a picture of her grandson on X when he only had some shorts on. So she's never got over that. And she did actually go through a phase last year because she's still grieving. She's in the grieving process. I mean, have you seen her? To be honest, look at her. It's obvious she's always grieving. I mean, I'd be bloody grieving if I looked like her, wouldn't you? You would be, wouldn't you? So she was in the grieving process. She got so down, she was going to kill herself. There you go. She's going to do it. Because that's what happened. I'm feeling a bit sad now myself. To be honest, I'm feeling sad. I'm not really. Anyway, so she got all down and depressed. She's going off herself. And as I say, I didn't stop her because I thought, well, you know, if it's going, I might as well step in, you know. So, but she didn't. In the end, she didn't. She got all. She said, I'm going to rise above them. She said, by the power of Shira. She said, or something like that. She said, I'm going to get even. She said, and I'm going to find out everybody that is behind all these soccer coats. Because at the time, she said they were male energy. She thought they were all male. Because you see, Gina, Water Dotty person, she told everybody it was Ross. Ross, absolutely, whatever his name is, special. Him. Don't say his word. Don't say his name, whatever you do. Gin and skins. So, that is what happened. And everybody thought that was who was behind the Atalanta of Arcadia account. And it caused a lot of trouble. There's the page of swords. There's a page with the sword. What does that mean? What does it mean? I don't know what it means. Does it mean that now we're going to get some justice? it does seem that people need to be notified. Oh, now here's the next one. I think this might be Gertie's card. Gertie, I've got some good news for you for a change, darling. I've just done your cards. They are. Don't have a go at me. It's all in the cards. So anyway, it's come out now. She's found out who everybody is. She's done a lot of it. She's done through research, and a lot of it she's done with people contacting her privately. You can DM her on X. She's got several X accounts. I think she only uses 2 of them. There's a video channel and another one that she uses. She can DM her on there, DM her on the Instagram, or you can get on TikTok and leave her a private message if you don't want it, obviously, because you can't leave a private message per se, can you, on YouTube, because everybody can see it. But you can get on Facebook Messenger on a Gertie Rude video Facebook page and leave her a message there. If any of you have been affected by Gina, Renata, and Ems, sorry to say, please feel free. Gertie said, not me, Gertie, I don't care. To be honest, I don't give a shit. I'll be honest, I don't. I'm here for the shits and bits. But Gertie said she's caring. Do you know what I mean? One of them. So she said, if people have been affected by these people, Twatalanta of Arcadia, the big reveal, or wren, the horrible Canadian goose, that has been prolifically cyberstalking and bullying people, and I might say, making AI images of women, other women, Renata, including Gertie Rude. And I know Slong, that Australian pink-haired goblin, right, she's a melt. I mean, she's simple. She's not all down, yeah, simple. She didn't deserve to be AI depicted naked with her essentials characteristics displayed for all to see by virtue of AI on X, because it's just the Badlands. X is just a terrible, terrible, terrible. It's a crime scene every day of the week, probably all day. It's a crime scene. And when it comes to Atalanta of Arcadia, aka Gina Walter Dottier, you see, this is what happens. They've turned what could be a perfectly nice free speech platform and weaponised it to make people go off and kill themselves. Basically, that's what they've done. I wish I'd thought of it myself, to be honest. I didn't mean it, I'm joking, it's poetic licence. So anyway, they all had a beef with Tricky, because Tricky, keep up Tricky, I know you're watching Tricky. Where is the £40,000, Tricky? See, because he's done all the research and it's anywhere between 89,000 and 40,000, so we're going to be circumspect to say 40,000. £40,000 seems to have been raised and then went missing. Now, it seems when I look at this, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to it. There you go. That's Gertie. This is Gertie. We're still on Gertie. That's Gertie the hermit. She works on her own in the dark. Yes, she does. Oh, and this is what happened. There you go. That's what happened to the money. I think that is the conveyor belt thing what pulls the washing machine, isn't it? I think he might be mending it. You know, the thing. Yeah, I think that's that. So I think we can establish that the money has been laundered, well and truly laundered. There is things about Tricky. Concentrate now. Attacking a female officer in the army, and then going around with that Ant Middleton. He's a celebrity, and in Littleton, whatever his name is, Middleton. I think it's a bit like Kate, isn't it? I don't think he is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the cards. Oh no, the cards say not. No. So Charlie Manson, Chicky Dicky, friend, Matt Middleton, whatever his name is, isn't associated with Princess Wales. So that card establishes that. You can see that now, can't you? So that's what happened there. Okay. So that didn't happen, and he was in prison at Middleton. You know, Chicky Dicky's keep up. It's a wearying saga. He was in prison for attacking 2 female police officers. So obviously, what with Charlie Manson attacking an army lady officer, they're probably, do you know what I mean, like because we've been here before about the wardrobe, haven't we? Because been several men sort of, contacted, and it seems to be an ongoing dilemma for Charlie, basically, and probably why he did endeavour to spend the rest of his life in prison, surrounded by men. Do you get me, Capiche? I think that could be an actual thing, what's going on. And then what he does is just predate on women as a pastime. So he can sort of think to himself, I am a man. Even though a man wouldn't go around victimising and exploiting women in the way that he does, really. Oh, look, there you go. Now, this is what Gertie's going to need now, because she's already had death threats. She's had death threats. So I might actually accidentally on purpose put her address out into the public domain so they can get round there and hopefully do her over, so then I can have her studio. I think that would be a good idea, really. Don't you think so? So I better not say nothing, because she's just coming in from the back garden. So anyway, I love Gertie, and I think Gertie's fantastic. I think she's fantastic. I think all the investigating and research that Gertie's done is really good. I think everybody should give her a round of applause. So there we go. I think that's what's going to happen. So I think I'd better click off now. So there you go. Atalanta of Arcadia's real name is Gina Walter-Dottier. Big reveal is Emma Wells. And then is Renata Stroke of Canada. And if you want to know them different, I've got all the lists from Gertie. They've got, and probably what they'll do is they'll just bung them in the bin and start a load of new ones. And there'll probably be bespoke ones that just go after Gertie now. I'll probably make sure she does kill herself. Do you get me? Which would be good fun. Good fun. It would be funny. So, and anyway, a funeral's good because we can have a good knees up, can't we? But obviously what is happening now is all the information will be going to the relevant authorities. Lots of things have been happening because, you see, they were, oh no, you see, this is what happened. They were in a love tryst. It was a woman scorned. Renata's the only one that's got nothing to do with it. She just wanted to insert herself. She's just evil beyond evil. And if you read some of her posts, it's quite funny because Gertie's found out posts from the other two, private messages and everything. They don't even like her. They don't even like her. Have you heard that, men? They can't stand you, love. They can't stand you, you rotten old cow. Oh, it's funny because Chicky, they've been down every avenue trying to get him for this money. When, really they should have just reported it to the police and not put it all over social media. Because when they're doing that, it rather looks like they're covering for him. Because once you put everything across social media, especially when you're trying to get somebody done for, say, embezzlement, just say off the top of my head, if you put it all across social media, it will null and void the trial. See, any sort of half-good defence lawyer, or not even half-good, probably just a day-release student, really, would get you off. And no jury would actually, because, you see, they wouldn't convict, because it's been tried in the court of public opinion far too much, you see, darlings. And I think that might have been the idea, or was it just that they're three evil, psychopathic, nasty, vile bitches that enjoyed cyberstalking people, not only Chicky, but anybody that's seen delusion. I mean, everybody knew that Gertie couldn't stand Chicky, but they still bullied her for being friends with Savage. Now, Savage hasn't been getting a lot of attention lately. She hasn't been getting a lot of attention. Let's see what's going on for Savage. Oh, well, let's have a look at that. We've had that one. No, let's have a look at that one. Oh, I think she might be looking at this. There you go. A bit of that might be out. Never been rage rowing? Right. Oh, she's picking up. Now, I think that means you're picking up so many swords because you've got so many enemies that have turned against you. Because you're weak, darling Savage. You're weak. Gertie says the same. Oh, I'm not talking out of school. You're weak. Anybody that can't stick up for somebody that's got autism is weak. You like to think you're that person, but you're basically not. And this is what's coming the way for the other three ladies. And what they do is they produce it. When you go on X and you are the victim of one of these cyber terrorists. Basically, that's what they are. And there's so many accounts, and you feel overwhelmed to the point that you decide to sort of kill yourself. She was going to take an overdose because she wanted to be with her son. So that was where Gertie was on the spectrum, and obviously I didn't stop her. To be honest, I went down to chemist and picked her up some more paracetamol. Do you know what I mean? Just to make sure she had the right amount. Because I mean, you know, we don't want to have to go through it a few times, do we, darling? Just do it right the first time. That's my adage. That's what I think. So anyway, so that happened. But then, I don't know whether she rang the Samaritans or something, or maybe, I don't know what she did. She probably did a spell of some sort. And then she decided she was going to get even before she died and find out who was behind Atalanta of Arcadia, Wren, and the big reveal. Here, Piggy, Taz and the Brothel Keeper, Scarlet V, Breyer, what are the other ones? Alan Dulles, Suffolk War Hero, there's bloody dozens, Ray of Sunshine. They're all the same three people, muddled up. Yeah, as I say, she's got a mood board with all the different pins, all the different, and the proof with accompanying evidence, you see, from well-meaning victims, people that they victimised. And, well, she doesn't talk out of school, but it's like quite a few dozen. There you go. So I would say to you, Gina, darling, what I would say to you, Gina, darling, is when you're going to be a cyber terrorist with your little cabal, your little free hubble, bubble, toil and trouble witches, yeah, you don't go around pissing off, okay, everybody else around you, your associates, do you get me? And your people like that are victimising. See, because it's a bit like Hitler, you see. Now, let me tell you a little thing, a little lesson, you see. Because he thought he was Johnny Big Balls, didn't he? He did think that. He did, didn't he? Because he invaded Poland. And then he thought, sod it, what shall I do? Shall I invade that little island, England? No, it's bollocks, isn't it? What I'll do is I'll go for the big one. I'll go for the big bear. And he invaded Stalin. He invaded Russia, didn't he? Fuck them. Do you know what I mean? Pussies, I have them. Not to be deterred by history, where Napoleon did that, you see, because Napoleon did the same, and he thought, what I'll do is, he thought, it's a nice hot, it's summer, I'll send troops up to Russia, I'm just going to invade Russia. I mean, do you know what I mean? It takes up about half the bleeding globe, doesn't it, Russia, when you think of it? But sod it, little Napoleon, he's only 4'10", and he thought to himself, I'll send the troops up, we'll lick them, it'll be easy, you know, we'll take the Russians, who are they anyway, they're nobodies. So what the Russians did, the White Russians, because you get the White Russians and then you get the pink ones and the green ones, I think. I mean, don't quote me on it. The Russians withdrew, you see, because as I say, they hit Russia during summer, which is brief. I think it's about 48 hours at some point in August. So they withdrew backwards, that way sort of saying, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough, and led all the Napoleonic troops into Russia, you see, like this. This is what happened. While the actual Russians kept retreating, and you know what happened? The weather come down and surrounded them. They only had their sun bloody uniforms on, didn't they? They all froze to death. And then when Napoleon was trying to get some more sort of supplies through, couldn't get through, because obviously the roads were impregnatable, that word. And see, that's what Hitler did. He made the same mistake. And without putting too fine a point on it, Renata, whatever your name is, Vegeta, Candida, Gina, Walter.ir, I think you did the same, darling. I thought you fought on too many fronts and you thought you were intractable. And you thought you were going to be impregnated. Well, you see, Gertie, she's impregnated, well, not able to do that, you see. You can't get Gertie like that, you see. She's what you might call an obsessive. She obsesses about things, a bit like you, darling. So what you need to do is, see, never underestimate your enemies. And when you victimise people that have done nothing whatsoever to you, darling, Gina, keep up! You better be listening to this. And you, Renata, and you, Emma. Right? You end up like this, darlings. That's what you end up like. You're the fools. Because you are now going to pay in every possible way for what you've done. cyberstalking, cyber terrorising, and online harm, cyberbullying is illegal. Okay, I'm going to get to Bland. He's another kettle of fish. He's not worthy of a video. It's definitely not worthy of a parody. So you can pat yourselves on the back with that one. At least you're worthy of a parody, ladies. Do you get me, ladies? Or should I call you witches? There's nothing ladylike about you. How you could go around victimising other people's children and then getting yourself on YouTube and making accusations saying that Gertie was complicit, Wren. Are you listening, Renata? Are you listening? There's no way that Gertie was ever complicit with anything that Sticky Charles Manson's done. If anything, you're the one that's complicit, love. You're the one that's been covering his arse all these times. Yeah. Oh, look at me. I've been doxed. No, you weren't doxed. And that wasn't Gertie anyway. And anything you put out, you get a minute fraction back, darling. You enjoy going around doxing, making AI images of naked women, of Gertie, which was enough to put anybody off their tea. I mean, permanently. And Slong, I mean, it's not on. Women don't do that to each other. You're disgusting and you disgust me. And then it turns out that you are, in fact, accredited, because that's where Emma got it from. Gertie always said Emma was only copying you, pretending to be a psychotherapist. If you're a psychotherapist, Gertie's ballerina. But whatever you are is coming up through, going to sort of like with evidence. Lots of evidence. So there's people out there. I mean, we have got enough at Gertie Ridge Studios. But if anybody else would like to feel included by forwarding Renata posts that have caused them umbrage, hurt, complained, and, you know, like, can't sleep, feel really sick, live every day in dread and fear, which Gertie Rude did. I remember one time she was so scared she was shaking with fright. It was funny. I must admit, it was funny. She was trembling with fear. She was so scared. She was so frightened of twatalanta of Arcadia because she thought they were all men. She did. Well, she knew Emma wasn't. I mean, I don't know what that is. I think that's asexual. Well, nothing sexual going on there. Do you know what I mean? Bubble that. That's half her problem. Woman scorned, and you know, probably quite rightly so. In a way, because if you have only got a little pigling, and you're going near a mutant elephant, I mean, it is going to be like chucking your kit bag down the corridor, isn't it? To any veteran, darling, it is. Just get your kit bag, throw it down the corridor. That's what they used to say when Gertie was in the army. They did. That's what they used to say. Oh, it's like throwing a kit bag down the corridor. That's what they used to say. Obviously not to Gertie, but because she was like, well, I mean, nobody would go. Have you seen her? Nobody would go there. So anyway, where's that? I don't know what that means. I think that might be Charlie Manson's sitting on the John because he's constipated, because he's pretending he's bought a house when we all know he hasn't, and he hasn't had a payout either. There you go. That proves that. Don't ask. It just makes shit up all the time. He's full of shit. So anyway, so if you want to know more about the cabal that is Atalanta of Arcadia, who's blaming that reprehensibly vile man who was innocent actually, and he was stuck in the sandwich because also Savage, keep up, I mean, it's boring, I know it's boring, Savage had a sock account on X called Absolutely Atrocious, and it was dedicated to calling absolutely average every name under the sun, including a bonce and an apist. So, and then Gertie, being Gertie, she ran with that, didn't she? So she's had to apologise. It's funny. It was funny because she was crying. She was shaking with fear. She was shaking with fear because she had to talk to him and apologise, didn't she? Oh, she's still got one of his ears in her mouth. That just reminded me. So that happened. And yeah, so Atalanta just blamed everyone. And when you read their posts, when you read the cyber terrorism posts, you did get male energy. You did get, well, you didn't. You got psychopathic energy. And Gina, Walter.ir, she says she's a lawyer. But Gertie says she's checked out the qualifications and she's not. She's barely anything. She's just got a load of Mickey Mouse qualifications, stuck them all together, and told everybody she's a lawyer. She poses a bit like that other one, the psychotherapist. Friends, you know, he says, oh, I'm a psychotherapist. Oh, look at me on body analysis. Listen, if you want body analysis, tune in to me, Gin and Skins, because I'm the girl for you. I know everything there is to know about body analysing. And now, finally, this is the final card for today. Voodoo Birds. That is the last card. I think that might be Gertie on the ground with loads of swords in her back. That's going to be funny, isn't it, eh? So, if she does get any of the death threats, she will report them. And if any of the death threats come true, just to warn you, ladies and gentlemen, she's got a dead man switch. So, everything will go everywhere, anywhere, including the papers. So, there could be a problem with that. So, if I were you, I'd do a bit of that, you girls. That's what I'd do. I'd do a bit of that, a bit of Harry Carey. Start cleaning up your act, because shortly you're going to have that card, darling. And don't have a go at me. These cards come out perfectly naturally. See, so there you go. So anyway, Emma, Renata and Gina, it's been lovely knowing you. And no doubt I'm going to get to know you a whole lot better through Gertie. Just blame her, don't blame me, whatever you do. I mean, I can talk a big game, but I don't really want you ladies after me. Have a go at Gertie. It's her fault, weren't my fault. She made me do this. She made me do... No, I'm just mucking about. She made me do it. I didn't want to do it, really. But I am quite brave. I'm quite brave. And Gertie is marvellous. She is so brave. She's like the hero of the moment. So if you want to give her death threats and cyber terrorise her some more, do it at your peril, because she's well hard. Anyway, so I better leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. So anybody wants to know anything more about Twatalanta of Arcadia, how do I know, what do I know, when do I know, how do I know that, how can I prove it, got all the evidence, just too much to do in a parody. And then I have to start putting up things and pictures and... I mean, she's had so much bloody Botox, unbelievable. I mean, you got that one. She's been on the Olympics, hasn't she, Emma? You can see that every day of the week. And then Gina, she looks like a China doll. She's about 48. She looks like she's been preserved. I think she might be like Tutankhamun's mum. I do. And then that happened. So obviously police have been, you know, interacted with, and we're going to see what comes of that, you see, because obviously they are working with Tricky in some way, or the only other conclusion is they're just all psychopaths. There you go, they're all psychopaths. I think that might be it, they're all psychopaths. And they just like really bullying totally innocent women that have done nothing to them. And I might say vulnerable women, because Gertie was vulnerable. She's a widow on her own, small child. So she was quite vulnerable. And then you've got veterans with mental health issues. They're easy to bully as well, because they're men. I mean, fuck them. Being women, they can just go, oh, pull the woman card. Do you know what I mean? Don't pick on us, we're women. Well, anyway, Gertie's a woman, and Gin and Skins, meanwhile, is a woman as well. Basically, you've met your match, ladies. You've met your match, Gina. You've met your match. You've met your match. And finally, I would just like to say, on behalf of Gertie, just like to pay a moment to say, I did it for him. I did it for him. I did it for Gertie's husband, Robin, 1959 to 2022, who was persecuted and couldn't defend himself by these witches. So